All right, y'all. So this says, God introduced me to my husband, but the enemy ruined it. Really? Where's the accountability? Just straight blaming the enemy.
Come on, man. You don't know better than that as a cool person. Come on, man.
But y'all, let us give her the benefits of the doubt and hear her out.
My first love, like my first man that I ever encountered with, did everything with, was supposed to be my husband, but I was the one that messed it up. Now, God revealed this to me right after I got saved, and he revealed this to me in a dream. And I haven't talked to my first love in like, it has probably been over 7 years, going on 8 years since I last talked to him. Now when I was with him for about 7 years, and he was like my childhood boyfriend. And I got with him when I was 13. Yes, I was young. And then we broke up at 18. And then we reconnected when I was 21, and we stopped talking it when I was 22. And when I was 22, he was trying to marry me, and I didn't want to get married. I got scared.
So you became a baby mama instead.
Oh my God!
Hey.
And just a little background with me and him. He got saved within the middle of our relationship. He found God in the middle of our relationship, and he used to tell me about what the information and the new knowledge that he was getting, and at the time I didn't want to hear it. But my focus was worldly. I wanted to
be on the streets.
He belongs to the streets.
In her 20s, in her prime, she wanted to be on the street.
I wanted to be with my friends. And then at that time, like, it was like a tug of war with me and him. Like, he was fighting for me, but I was like trying to go astray, kind of. And when we reconnected when I was 21, 22, we were going to church together, and then we were supposed to come up with like a courtingship with the elder, and I ended up bailing. And then right after that, I had a baby. And
wow. First of all, he dodged a huge bullet. He's trying to save her from the streets, and she did not want to be saved. Instead, she went out and got pregnant. Wow. She was too scared to get married, so she became a baby mama instead. Make it make sense.
At that time, like, I just thought that he was just boring and he didn't want to do nothing. He only wanted to go to church. He didn't want to go out or travel or do anything that I wanted to do at my young tender mind, at my young tender age. And really, I regret it, because I'm 28 now, and like, the problems that we were having weren't problems that I had with other men. Like, he was the first man that would ever like pray for me, that ever like talk about God. Like, he was the first and only man that like wanted God to be in the center of our relationship. And that was really a blessing, but I took it for granted, and I thought that it was something better out here. Me being too selfish and too worldly.
Oh, please. She wanted to enjoy her 20s. And now that she's approaching the wall and she have all these baggage, now she's realizing, like, oh my gosh. Yeah, good for him. Good for him for dodging this bullet.
And of course I had a baby with another man.
The ghetto.
Or whatever. Not with him, but I just regret it. And like, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I was watching a video about Tia and Tamira. Well, the famous twins. Tamira, she divorced her husband, and it just seemed like she's spiraling, and she regret her decision. And that's like reminds me of me. Like, I regret my decision.
At least she can admit it and be honest, but I would give money to see what her baby daddy is like. I would give money to be able to put her baby daddy and this guy that was in the church side by side and see their qualities, see their qualification, and see who she decided to marry. Because, you know, when you have a child with somebody, you're basically creating a union. Like, that is bigger than even the marriage certificate. Like, I would love to see her baby daddy.
And I know that I'm making this video also is because I know that it's women out there that be like, oh, I want a man that's gonna do this, that, and the third, that's gonna pay for this and pay for that. Don't you want a man that's gonna pray for you? Like, you should want a man that wants to pray for you, that know God, that want God to be in the center, that want to marry you without a doubt. And like, a lot of us got it messed up, and it's really the enemy that made me go astray from him, because he knew that that was that was sent by God. Like, he
Girl,
was supposed
stop
to.
it. I absolutely hate when people use the enemy or their zodiac sign or whatever to dodge accountability. It wasn't no enemy. It was your desire to be out there in the streets and you collect a few long titties. And now a man is gonna have to settle for you because now you have another man's child. Where is your baby daddy? Why you sitting in the car talking about you regret? Go mend things with your baby daddy. Y'all already created a child. I wonder how many kids her baby daddy already had.
Oh my God!
But talking about, oh, the enemy messed it up. The enemy did not mess up anything. You are the one who messed it up. Take accountability. I cannot stand when they try to talk about it's the
Be my
enemy.
husband, and I didn't have to go from man to man to man from man to man to find him. It was just like right there. Like, God sent him first, and he had to. The enemy got in my mind, and of course, outside people was like, "Oh, you're not gonna end up being with him. You need to explore. You need to find out if that's really what you want." And I'm here to tell you, if you have a God-fearing man, a man that's gonna pray for you when things is hard, you got a good man. Regardless of the situation, if you want a man with a bigger bag, help him get a bigger bag. Like, it's really nobody out here for real that's like that. So I'm just saying, like, I'm just coming on here to say, if don't leave your man for 10% of what he don't got. It's not worth it. You don't want to be like me, like feeling like you missed the opportunity. And I don't know if he might come across this video, but I'm sorry.
I think that's why she made the video. I was gonna give her ratings for sharing her story and being transparent, but I honestly feel like she had alternative motive. I honestly feel like she made this video so he can see it, and hopefully he will reach out to her and rekindle. Lord, if you if you see this video and reach out to her, he deserves everything he got.
Come on, man. You know no better than that as a cool person. Come on, man.
Y'all leave it in the comment section if you believe that. I strongly believe that the reason she's making this video is so this man can reach out to her and feel sorry for her and pick her up on her long titties.
I didn't know no better. I was worldly. I was of this world. I loved this world
Wow.
too much at one point in my life. And I changed. Like, I realized
Yeah.
he who loves the world don't love God, period. So, like, don't leave your husband for a situationship or a boyfriend. It's not worth it.
Crazy, crazy. What's crazy is that she's trying to use her platform to get sympathy, and hopefully, this guy will be a simp enough to pick her up, to remember the good old days and pick her up and take care of another man's child. But she is a perfect example of how so many women would waste their prime years, waste their time in the streets going around. Some of them collect bodies, some of them collect a long titty. Some of them have all these trauma, these baggage and everything, and then expecting the man who they looked over when they were in their prime to come and pick them up. This man tried with her. This man wanted to pray for her, wanted to take her to church, wanted for them to build something, but she wanted to be out there in the streets. And she listened to her friends who were in the streets, and now look at her having to be on TikTok, hoping and praying that he'll see this video and feel bad for her. And I mean, I can acknowledge her for being transparent and sharing her story, but then at the same time, I'm like, sis, you made your bed, lay in it. There's no way you can tell me that it's men's responsibility to feel sorry for them
No.
and save the community. Excuse me? And when she's talking about, oh, she was young and it's the enemy and whatever, whatever, take accountability. You wanted to be out there in the streets and you went there in the streets. Which enemy made you say, which enemy? The enemy have that much power over you? Really no, but hey, that's another topic I'm not even going to dive into. Y'all go check out this video. Again, these women refusing to take accountability but hoping that men will come and save them and their long titty. Get to the chopper! Big up yourself. Don't forget to hit the like button. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.